this?
Right, but this is not a real army. This is talking about what an army
The
has a lot.
stars?
The stars, exactly. So this is saying, look up and see the stars. Who basically knows? It says he can call them what?
All by name.
Because of
Because of his vast dynamic energy and his awe-inspiring power.
right. And what does that next line say? The last one.
Not one of them is missing.
Because of his power. So who keeps them up there?
Jehovah.
Because of what?
But a falling star falls.
Falling star is not actually a star. It's like an asteroid.
It's a little piece of rock. And it catches on fire, so it looks like a star once it gets into our atmosphere, but really it's just a little piece of rock.
So we learned Jehovah created us. He created all things. What else did he create?
All the stars.
And how well does he know each star?
He even knows every single one of them. Is there a star named Gemini?
This is constellation, Gemini.
Humans named
name.
the stars our own names, but Jehovah probably has his own names for them. So Fiona, what do we learn about Jehovah in this scripture? That's a lot of things we just
That
found out.
Jehovah can remember every single thing, every single grain of dirt, every single thing that is anywhere.
Yeah.
Jehovah can even remember where he put the first grain of sand.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You would know exactly where it is. So go back to that first lesson now.
In Psalms.
No.
No, the first
Just the
lesson.
Who's God?
So now look at those scriptures again, and let's pretend like I'm Caroline at school, and I'm like, Fiona, who is God? What could you tell? What could you show her?
Well, I'm going to teach you to that right now, now that you asked that. Look. I think I found me a bookmark. Like this. Would you like me to read the scripture?
Yeah, what are you going to read me?
It tells what Jehovah's name is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, God's name is.
Oh, yeah, read that to me.
May people know that whose name is Jehovah, you alone are the most high over all the earth.
So what does that mean? What is that scripture saying?
That Jehovah is the most powerful in all the earth.
So that's God?
Mm-hmm.
So God's name is
Jehovah.
Jehovah, and he's the most powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What else can you tell me about God?
Job. We're going to 100.
We're going to 100 what?
3. Okay. Know that Jehovah is God. He is the one who made us, and we belong to him. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. It's funny because I didn't read the rest of that.
I know,
just
we didn't read it the
belong to
first time,
him.
did we? Yeah, but that's okay. So what does this scripture mean?
It tells you what Jehovah, that he made us
Oh, so he made us?
and everything.
I thought my mom made me.
Mm-mm. With Jehovah's help, he made you to make you. He made her to make you.
Oh, so Jehovah made my mom? I thought my grandmother made my mom.
Well, with Jehovah's help, he made your mom, and then he made you.
Oh, I see. So where did it all start?
With Adam and Eve.
Oh, I see. So God created Adam and Eve,
Mhm.
and then they had all of us. Okay. Well, what else can you tell me about God?
So we're going to go to Isaiah 42:8.
It's just a little bit right behind Psalms, remember? Oh, Acts. I thought you said Isaiah 42:8. You did,
You
didn't
did.
you? Okay. So Isaiah is just, remember where it is? Awesome.
Right?
Mhm.
8. I am Jehovah, that is my name. I give my glory to no one else, nor my praise to graven images.
So what does this tell us?
Tells us that Jehovah doesn't like graven images.
What's a graven image?
It's a graven image, and I don't know.
It's graven with a G.
Like you
Engraved. or-
engrave, like a carve.
He doesn't like you to worship carbs.
Carved. What were some of the things we said would be like graven images? Do you remember?
What do people worship in
Images of gods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the gods. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anything they bow down to, like statues, remember?
Yeah.
No, not
Or they pray to.
just because a statue is a statue does not make it a graven image.
Right.
It's a statue people worship.
Or pray to. So like
Like
sometimes.
the cow in the Bible story book.
Exactly.
Yes,
Moose, or
exactly.
Moose cow.
That's a graven
A
image.
calf, a baby cow.
And then the like you hear people talk about the Virgin Mary. Have you ever heard that before? Virgin Mary? A lot of times people pray to these big statues of her or other saints. And so according to that scripture, would Jehovah like that? No. Because he doesn't want to, he says,
Mommy,
I don't
just
give
hurt
my...
my wrist and like I twisted it.
I'm sorry, baby. All right, now pick one more of the other scriptures that are left. Kind of look over them and tell me one more important thing that if I didn't know anything about
Would you like
Jehovah.
to hear one more?
Yes, I would. Because so far I've learned, let me see, God's name.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that he made us. I learned that he doesn't like carved
Right.
images or like crosses in worship, that I shouldn't pray to any
Would you like
saints.
the last one? I mean the Romans?
I don't know
the
what
next
Romans
one?
says.
Would you like the next one after that?
Sure.
Romans 10:13. We did do Romans 10:13.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. This one's right after Acts.
Mm-hmm.
Acts, yes. Romans is right after Acts. That's not actually. Look at, hey,
Moving at the middle
Fiona,
of the page.
be easy. You
Corners.
yeah. It's easiest to do it like this. Like pick it up and kind of,
Like this.
because you can see them go by and then just stop where you need to stop.
Keep going.
You're getting close. I forgot what scripture we're going to. Romans what?
10:13.
Oh yeah, 10:13.
For everyone who calls on the name of Jehovah will be saved. So everyone who worships Jehovah will be saved.
Saved from what?
When Jehovah, oh my God, I gotta do. When he'll take away all the bad people who don't worship him.
So I'll be saved at that time?
If
So-
you worship him.
If I worship. So I need to get to know more about Jehovah so I can worship him.
Would you like me to bring it tomorrow?
Yes, I would. Could we learn something else?
We could learn the rest of it.
Thank Thank you, Fiona. Hey, that was awesome,
That's very
baby.
good.
You're a perfect little teacher.
Next week we'll go over the next one. How can you learn about God? There's a few more scriptures.
And you know what it's time for? Dun dun dun. Well, I don't know, Daddy. Are we done?
There we go.
You know what it's time for? It's time for. All right.